Many of the first recipients of the Miles Davis Award presented at le Festival International de Jazz de Montréal since 1994 have been former sidemen of Miles Davis, including pianist Chick Corea, who used to play with Miles Davis in the late 60s and has had a formidable career since then. He's a regular at the festival, and in this 1996 interview, he talks about the creative process.
I keep on following through with what appeals to me to give to an audience. If I have an idea, I follow it through. Like, for instance, this band was just an idea to follow through, because I had been playing music with orchestras, Mozart, my own piano concerto, and I loved that sound. So it was an idea I followed through, and I always like to, I gravitate toward musicians who have a spirit to play very much together and make a unit. I love to do that. I think my bands all represent a kind of playing together, you know. So when I have that element, then the musicians themselves really dictate a lot of what the feeling of the music will be, and should be that way. I want it that way, because there's a freedom about the way we play that is the kind of music that I love. It's the kind of group I like to be in, where everyone can be really themselves and play the way they really play, you know. And if you can somehow put that together to present it, I think it always has an energy and a vitality about it. I think I have maybe the simplest idea now, which is that the whole process of art and making music is like a flow that starts with an idea that an artist has and an intention that he has to want to bring something to people. I think because the music doesn't complete itself until it's performed. So, but then again, you must have a creation part to it as well. In my world, that means writing music and arranging music and finding musicians and rehearsing and see how it goes, and you nurture it and you bring it along until you really want to share this with an audience, and then it's ready to go. But then that cycle has to complete itself so that new messages and new music and new ideas can be made, and that's the tricky part. That's the part that's taking me a lifetime to learn how to do, is to give myself enough time and enough breathing room to then go back into the workshop, which is basically up here, and give myself enough space to conceive of and nurture a new idea.